Hey guys, Techboys Minecraft here. This video, I am going to talk a bit about the Rebel faction in the series, the tribes in the series as well, and the state of the server. So basically, the state that it's in right now and stuff like that. And oh my god. I'm getting a high FPS, but it doesn't feel like it. I don't know why. Anyway, so this is pretty much the entrance to the Rebel base. As you can see, it's pretty much a big bunker. Right now, there's only sleeping wings, so there's, basically bunks and stuff. It's pretty much the same thing on the other side there. I can't remember who was building this. I think Fire the Hippo, but I'm not entirely sure, because it's been a long time since we were working on the Rebel faction and stuff. Yeah. So these are just a couple of the fighters that the Rebels would have. This is kind of like, you know, a while after the, the war with the Rebels and stuff. And then this is like what they had during the war, pretty much. I mean, they probably had torpedoes at some point too. But yeah, it's been a while since we've actually done anything with the Rebel base or the tribes. Just have Solon, he's like making his own little city in the end. So this is pretty much what we have just for one of the tribes. I built that one. I think Fire the Hippo built this one. I'm horrible when it comes to buildings. Absolutely horrible, as you can tell. Yeah, so this entire area here, it will consist of this area here. There will probably be like a farm here. I really hope I turned I turned it on, right? Yes, I did. There will be a farm here, and the tribal, the leader of the tribe, his house will probably be here, and then this will just be all houses and stuff, and probably like a market or something, blacksmith shop, stuff like that, pretty much. Yeah, this is all we have for one of the tribes. Another tribe is also going to be over here, but it's going to be one of the tribes that will be conquered by the rebels, which are pretty much on the other side of the island, although of course it isn't that much of a trip. Hell, you could walk there in like 10 minutes. This will kind of be like a rebel outpost here. And then there will be another tribe. I'll put it here. I'll actually mark it. One of the tribes. Tree 1. And then I'll make it green, and I'll make it person. There we go. Yes, so now I have a marker to it. So yeah, there will be 3, maybe 4 tribes. I might put one, here closer to the rebel base. But basically the rebels pretty much take over most of the tribes. I'm debating the one that they don't take is, I'm debating if it's gonna be this one or this one. This one would make a bit more sense because they're like pretty much, they're in the trees. I mean, there's still not a lot of cover, and they're pretty much on a hill. Oh wait, actually, I could put it here. Because then they're like in an incline. But yeah, basically it's, it would make a bit more sense because they're in the trees. Or if I put them, on the mountain, or on the hill here, then yeah, it would still make more sense because they're in the trees. Although with this one here, they could, easily escape or hell, they could even defend themselves. Well, to the best of their ability, anyway. I mean, they wouldn't really be able to defend much against fire guns and bombs, but still. Yeah, I'm debating whether or not, you know, which one. Yeah. So basically what the state of the server is currently in is fixed. Now what I mean by that is the permissions plugin is working. Thank God. I'm still working on the permissions. It's really slow. But with me trying to make new, you know, different types of videos that don't really have any like any commentary, and it's just, you know, mostly text, it's kind of difficult because it just takes a long time. The state of the world, as you can see, my capital has grown slowly over time. There's just these two houses, this building here, the markets. I think that's about it. I also added the dock here, an interceptor. I've actually updated the interceptor. So now there's like a little room for the guy to sleep in. So now it can actually go for longer distances. I can't remember who built this. I think it was Loki, but I'm not entirely sure. I have also started work on my second city, called Port Hope, as you can see. It was actually Soldier's idea to start my second city. He just kind of asked, hey, you want to start work on the second city? Although it was more like, hey, you want me to basically do most of the work on your second city? And I'm like, okay. I mean, give you as much help as I can. But yeah, as you can see, most of the effort has gone into the farm over there and the town hall, which I still need to decorate the inside. But the town hall was completely done by Soldier. I only helped and, you know, kind of sped up the process. He made the flags. Obviously not the symbol, but he made, like, the way that they're made. He pretty much built all of this. He also built these little huts, too. I built the roads, and I just helped putting all the seeds down and getting all that done. What are you doing? You need to be taken down. Thank you. There's also landing pads, and that's pretty much it on my second city. Soldier has kind of like I guess a bit of an outpost here. As you can see, we're building a castle here. He has an aircraft carrier, some ships, some houses. I've also expanded the world a little bit. So this area here was from the previous expansion that I did. This is mountains here. This is kind of like a bit of a lake kind of thing. And then this here is what I've... Oh, wait. This is... Wait. Where am I going? Okay. This... Wait, no. North is this way. Haha. So this is basically what I've expanded on. It's kind of wonky because the river actually was pretty straight. This is actually where the river was, but then I'm like, that's too straight. So then I just curved it around, and now it goes into this even bigger lake. It actually is a lake. It's not a massive lake, but it's still a lake nonetheless. Oops. I want to remove highlight and teleport there. There we go. Yeah, it's a pretty big lake. And it's just surrounded by mountains and stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. Sorry I haven't been uploading a whole lot. It's because I am now in pretty much the main room. Like, I'm in like the main room of my apartment. So, you know, if I ever start recording, you know, like Dark Souls, I get pretty rowdy during that. And, well, yeah, it's not going to have a very good effect on the people that live with me. I think I did a pretty good job on this. By the way, I made the skin. Well, not all of it. I just took a Star Trek skin and, well, I just put badges and stuff on it. Did some of the textures. Oh, that appears to... Wait, why is it... Wait. It's like... Oh, because this is a Steve skin. That's Alex. And that's another Alex. Oh, wow. Stupid game. Yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of what's new, the state of the server. We are still working on it. It's just a really, really, really slow process, obviously. We are actually going to start working on Victoria at some point. We're gonna pretty much start terraforming the land around the ocean, because as you can see, it wouldn't look very nice if you were in a ship and then all of a sudden you just see this, or you see this. Yeah, that does not look good at all. Yeah, so that's pretty much it in terms of what's new in the server. If you have been watching my videos lately, you would know about the spawn already. I pretty much just put terrain around it and put this ship beside it. This nice little ancient airship. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this nice little update on the server, and to let you guys know that I'm not dead. Again, it's just difficult to find time to record, and when I do, it usually involves no commentary, which I need to substitute that for text, which takes a very long time to do. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!